everyone, Hoi Allemaal. So today I'm going to be potting up my perennials that I started from seed way back. It's been highly overdue. They need to be repotted, but we couldn't find the right soil for them. So that's the first thing that I want to get done. The second, I want to get some plants in the ground, which you can see there. Some of these are going to get planted, and yeah, I'll just see what the day takes us. So this is my setup. I have a table here with all my seedlings, some lava grit, organic fertilizer, the giant bag of soil, the pots which I have in water so that I can soak them just a little bit, and I already did a couple just to see how it went, and I'm going to be putting them all on this pallet for easy transport and transportation purposes. And what I do is I grab a pot and fill it with soil, put some amendments in them, and then for these giant ones, since I started them quite recently, but they've all come up, so I'm also going to be potting those. I just put them in with the toilet paper rolls, but the tinier ones I just remove it. That seems to make it easier, and it feels better since they are extremely moldy and dirty. So yeah, I'll just put you on a time lapse or something, and I will report back on how long this is going to take me. Quite a while again, I think. on the agenda is planting. This is an Salvia something Rhapsody, Salvia Blue Spire, and there are 3 Allium Millennium, and back there we also have 3 Salvia Love something. And the alliums are looking good and are very popular. And after that, since I have no idea how much battery I have left, we are also going to be planting all of this. So some dahlias, astilbe, astrantia, echinacea, rudbeckia. There are hostas, well, one type, but four. Hosta guacamole, and that's on the green can is gypsum, pink one, baby's breath, and these are some of the dahlias. This is echinacea also, so to fill up this spot, make it not so bare looking. But first things first. Oh, and there's also an agapanthus. What we did, but as you can see, there are all the plants that I potted up. So I'll show you. So here they all are, all 106 of them. They are well, they survived their first night outside. That's also a plus, but it's warm weather, so that should also help. But they're all looking good, so I am happy about that. Nope. Now let me show you all the plants that we planted yesterday. There were quite a lot. The only ones we didn't do were the roses. They are here. Since I decided I would like some more. Since these are 3 different ones, I want to get 2 extra of each so we can make a nicer cluster of them. But yeah. So this is the first area we added some plants in. This is a salvia. Let me grab tags because this is my tag bucket. Let's see. Is this it? No. No. That's the other one. That's what you get when collecting tags. That's that one. Here it is. It's Rose Rhapsody, that one. The blue one is this guy, Mystic Spires Blue. And then we have, well, those 3, they are Allium Millennium. Then we also planted, well, you can barely see them, but they're right there. That's this one, Salvia Love and Wishes. A nice bright color. We already had some salvias back here, but they died due to the freakish winter we got with very low temperatures. So yeah. And yeah, some plants made it and some didn't, but the bees are loving all the flowers. And I am loving it too. I'm really surprised how many flowers the Brunnera is giving, because it's gorgeous looking. And if you see some weeds, well, that's probably what you're seeing, because I did my best to weed, but yeah. That's life in the garden, I guess. Let me show you the other spot we planted, because we did a lot yesterday. So this is the other area we planted. So there's an agapanthus. I believe it's called Black Beauty on the top of my head. Let's see. No. That is an echinacea. Yeah, agapanthus Black Beauty. There's an, I believe it's behind there, so where that stick is, that's an echinacea Green Jewel. Yeah, and that's those are 1, 2, 3. That's a Rudbeckia Black Beauty. We also have Echinacea Fatal Attraction. That's those two, I think, and the one in the back. To be honest, I have no idea anymore. And here we have 3 plants, which number 3 and 4 are both Astilbe. One is Fanal and the other is Cotton Candy, so a bright red and a bright pink variety. And number 13 is Astrantia Roma. I had 2, but I lost the other one. It didn't make it. In the back there, let me zoom in for you, because I don't want to be standing inside the flower field. That is a hosta. Well, 3 of them in the front, hosta guacamole, and in the back, so where number 14, that's gypsum. Let me see. Gypsum flamingo. So instead of the classic, well, it's also known as baby's breath, that normally has a white color, but this is a pink, and I thought that was very lovely. Coming around back, those 5 are Liatris picata. They have tall flower spikes, and they were doing very well in their cans, so they were all rooted up very nicely, so they definitely needed to get out. And in the back we have the dahlia field. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dahlia, well, the potted up, I used 8 pots for all of the dahlias, but though that one are actually 2 in one can, and the other ones are all singles, I believe. Well, one was a double, but I think it broke in transport, so it used to be 1, but it broke in transport, I think. And in the back you can see a big leaf over there. I'll go around back. That's this. So no need to zoom in anymore. That's Alcea rosa nigra. Yes, also known as hollyhock. I got that one right. So a black variety, and yeah, I hope it'll last more than 1 season, but we'll see. And this lupin is getting huge and looking gorgeous. So that's the hollyhock we got here, and the rhododendrons are also looking gorgeous, and all the bees are loving it. So yeah, the only thing left to do now is put some cocoa shells around all these plants, but since it was 8:30 by the time we got inside, we skipped it, so that's the final step we have to do. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now, and I won't film it because it's an easy process, but it's just putting on cocoa shells around them, wetting it in, and yeah, hopefully everything takes to this clay soil, and I'm not sure I mentioned it, but I also, in every plant hole, we added some organic fertilizer and some lava grit. How do you call it? Yeah, lava grit. Well, lava corals in Dutch, which is supposedly, for one, to help with the kattenstaart that we have as a weed, since it's a sign of mineral depletion, and also to add some. It also helps to make the clay soil a little bit more draining, because it's, when it holds water, but it also helps with drainage and making it a little bit more airy. So we add that in every plant hole now. And we also, when we redid this area, so the working dam side, or at least that's how I call it, we added in one whole bag of it to mix in with the soil we added, since we removed a lot of plants. It was a barren spot. Now it's full again, but it wasn't always. We removed 1, 2, 3 plants that we didn't. How do you say? As in, we removed them as we tossed them in the garbage bin. The hydrangea that I think you saw in the previous shots, that we moved from, it was a little bit more to the front, so we put it more in the back to make the bed seem more logical, because it was too high to be in the front of the bed with the new arrangement. And 2 other plants we moved, one to the high gate where it's growing, and the other one, we rehomed 3 plants. 3, those were all plants that stay green during the winter, so evergreens, which got a new home, and they all seem to be thriving in their new spot. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And the other thing I forgot to mention is that I bought all the dahlias from Fam Flower Farm. All the plants that I planted in the area that I showed you last, I bought from Farmer Gracie. Is that all correct? Yes. And the other plants, or the plants that are behind me, that I first showed you, I bought from a garden center called Esveld in the Netherlands, in Boskoop, which is a lovely garden center with a little bit more exotic, uncommon varieties of plants, and also the roses I bought from there. So yeah, that's probably going to be it for this video. I'm going to put some cocoa shells around some areas and see where the day takes me. Bye everyone, thank you for watching, and have a good day. Enjoy your gardens, add some more plants, and don't be afraid to remove plants, rehome plants, and make it a place where you feel happy and can enjoy it. Thank you again. Bye everyone. Dag allemaal.